Councillor Rangzeb, who was a former mayor of Bradford and a very active member of our executive committee, and he came from Bradford. Special thank to you.
Thank you very much, Shazad Saab. It gives me great privilege to come and all the way from Bradford and say, support Labour. I'm privileged, I suppose. I'm very honoured to be a member of the Executive Committee and a member of the Labour Party. Not least because the Labour Party is not only the party of the working class people, but also because it has its roots in Bradford. That's where the Labour Party started from over 100 years ago in Bradford. So I'm very privileged that Bradford has played its part in the formation of the Labour Party. We're here today to ask everyone to support Labour in the next general elections and why they should do so. We need to remember, my friends, my sisters and brothers, that Labour is the only party that looks after the interests of the working class and the ethnic minority parties. We don't have to go very far back to look at what Margaret Thatcher did for the ethnic minority community when she was in power. All the Conservative Party policies don't actually say anything positive about ethnic minority communities. They're all negative, whether they're Conservative or whether they're Liberal Democrats. No one speaks better for our people than the Labour Party. So I think it's absolutely essential that we go and support Labour. And Gordon Brown is the only leader, in my view, and I think that has been demonstrated right across the board here, across Europe and across other countries of the world, which are copying what Gordon Brown is saying in terms of economic policies. To have such a brave and foresighted leader in this country, it's a shame anybody says that Gordon Brown should go. I think Gordon Brown is one of the best leaders the Labour Party has had. He should be re-elected just for that purpose alone. And lastly, may I say, the policies of the Conservative Party are abundantly clear to everyone. And it's only the Labour Party that supports the working class people. And I believe that on 6th of May, if we all played our part, put down the country, from BAME communities, there's no reason why we cannot return Labour government back at Downing Street. So please make sure you not only cast your own vote, but get your other family members, your friends, your street to vote Labour, because actually casting the vote will make the difference. No use sitting at home and worrying about it. Please do something positive this time around. Actually go out and vote Labour.
Thank you. Thanks, yeah. If you can let, I think you can remain if you wish. You can remain because Dr. Peter David, another very generous and very prominent member of our executive committee. He has been a really strength and a pillar of strength to our executive committee, and particularly to me as a friend and as a brother, Dr. Peter David.
Well, in a few days to go for the election, I think we need to remember why Labour Party is the best party for the ethnic minorities. I think it's the only party which is sensitive towards the needs and requirements of the ethnic minorities. It's the only party which in practical terms has demonstrated by showing the number of ministers that we have these days in the cabinet that it is sensitive and finds the only party that will require the needs of the ethnic minorities met by giving proper representation. We hope that everyone who is listening to this broadcast or this meeting will support the Labour Party in every form and shape. It's a party of the NHS. I have been an NHS GP for over 30 years, and I believe that NHS is going to be safe in the hands of Labour. I believe the economy will be safe in the hands of Gordon Brown, and I believe that the people who are together these days working towards on cabinet level and beyond are the best hope that we have for this country in the years to come. Thank you.
Right. We are almost there. We're going to get a food very, very soon. But before that, I just want to invite our secretary, who has been working very hard behind the scenes, and to get this meeting organized and helping me with the paperwork and so on and so forth. But just before I invite her, I really particularly want to invite, or rather thank Andy Tarrant, who is sitting right here from the Labour Party press office, who has been a good friend of BME Labour, who has been a very good friend of mine, who has been advising us, who has been giving us a huge amount of advice and suggestions and input as far as BME Labour is concerned and BME community is concerned, how we can move forward, and we are very grateful to him. Please put your hand together for Andy. And before I invite Alcina, I want to thank you all the businessmen, our chairs from the mosque, our community leaders sitting on that table, our community leaders sitting here from Pakistani Center, and Haji Gumdaz Saab, and all my friends Haji Sadiq Saab, and Maulana Jamil Saab, and all my other friends on that table. Please, I really we appreciate it. This is the message we're going to take from today, that the Labour is the our party which have the policies to accommodate us. I mean, you heard what the people earlier on speaker said. Thousands and thousands of councillors on Labour benches. 13 BME MPs on Labour benches. And there are, I think, about 10 Lords in the House of Lords, or correct me if I'm wrong, on Labour benches. There are also, we have reached European Parliament as well. So the Labour is really and truly the party which has given us space. And it is not enough. I must say it is not enough. We are fighting and we are urging the Labour Party, open up more, open the gate and give us the appropriate and equal representation. And I can assure you, with the BME Labour and with the Labour listening to us, sitting with us, we will achieve that. We will achieve that. And thank you very much indeed for coming. And I ask Alcina now, Alcina Jaffas, to thank everybody. Alcina, please put your hand together for Alcina.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm glad to see you all here. And I'd like to say thank you to Ahmed. Ahmed has been going at this for almost as long as I've been around, I believe, maybe longer. And it really does put a lot of work into what he does. He does believe in it, seriously. There's no time of day and night that you can call him and he's not coming out to do something. So I said thank you to Ahmed, and we put your hand together.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And now suppose we can eat. Thank you for coming. Okay.
Right.